Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm right now in the car, almost at my folks' house in Maryland, just driving back from Chicago. Attended the NBA Draft Combine. Still uploading footage from the Combine. But we're hearing that, yes, the Portland Trailblazers, we knew already, were willing to trade their pick, which is the third overall pick in this year's NBA Draft. And we've heard the Pascal Siakam rumors. But now they're saying they're willing to attach attach Anfernee Simons with that pick. All right. And with that being said, what can you get there? So Simons is making, about like $25-30 million. So you basically have like $30 million to work with. And obviously the idea for Pascal makes sense because they've said they're re-signing Jeremy Grant. So Pascal Siakam, Jeremy Grant, Damian Lillard would be, I like that. Now, I like Nurkic, but I would like to upgrade Nurkic. But if we had to think, I heard rumors that supposedly Chicago wouldn't mind moving up. But does that mean they're trading Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan? I have no idea. Would that be somebody that the Blazers would want? Maybe, but I rather have Pascal because I think Pascal himself is better than both DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine combined in terms of raising the ceiling of this team. And for me, when I look at the current situation with the Portland Trailblazers, they need more defense. They need more transition defense, transition offense, and just floor spacing as a whole. Now, you start to think, all right, who's an elite wing they'll be able to trade for? Because, everyone's thinking Jaylen Brown, but I don't think Jaylen Brown's getting traded now that he's eligible for the Supermax, and the Celtics can pay him more than anybody else. And I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Who's some players that they could target? Because, we heard Paul George and Kawhi Leonard aren't being broken up in LA. So unless those two guys became available, I'm thinking Pascal Siakam's the best player available right now. And that trade is not a bad trade because the Raptors need a point guard or at least someone to be their lead guard. And the fact that Anfernee Simons could potentially be that, I think could bode well for them in terms of their future. So for me, I think we got to look at this current situation with what's going on and how what players could benefit this team. Because again, I really like the Siakam rumor, and I can't see anybody else because they're looking for a win now guy, and the only win now guy I can imagine is Pascal, because I don't think Zach LaVine DeMar raise it. Bradley Beal isn't being traded, nor do I think Bradley Beal raises the ceiling as much as Pascal. And you look around the league, who else is going to be available? And it gets hard to see. So for me, I think this is the best deal using the third pick, get Anfernee Simons for Pascal. If you can somehow work out where it's like Simons, Nurkic, and Simons and Nurkic for OG Anunoby and Pascal Siakam and the third pick, I would do that. Because if you can bring in Siakam and OG Anunoby, re-sign Jeremy Grant, all you got to figure out now is center in front of Drew Eubanks. Drew Eubanks himself is a great backup center. Now you got to go out and you go by center by committee, bring on a guy like Drummond, Eubanks, and then go get yourself a rim protector. And, that team's actually starting to look good if you have three centers that each do something different. And then you have OG Anunoby, Siakam, Jeremy Grant brought back because you have his bird right, so you can go over the cap to re-sign him, and Damian Lillard. That's actually arguably a contender. So I want to hear your thoughts down below, guys. But peace out.